So what I'm about to tell you, I hope doesn't piss anybody off. And it's one of those things where once I say it, you gotta just let it relish and listen to the story without commentary. So I just came back from the supermarket a while ago now, and a grown man just tried to suck my dick. Yes, a grown man attempted to. So let's give the story some context. So I'm coming from the gym. Now, usually when I come from the gym, I bring a change of clothes because I work out hard and I work out a lot. And especially in the boxing gym, well, all gyms, but in the boxing gym, I'm working out for 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. And I am drenched, and I usually bring a change of clothes. Now, I did bring a change of clothes, obviously, but this time I forgot underwear. Just to give context. And I mean, I have sweatpants on, but we know what that's like. So I decided to go to the supermarket. You know, it's time to cut weight. We're looking forward to having a fight, hopefully. And I want to be ahead of schedule. So I need to go get some fruits. And fruits are really good for you. And fruits are actually not that bad. So I need to, like, you know, get some fruits in me. So I go to buy some fruits. And I'm walking around the store. And, you know, I see this guy looking and I didn't think too much about it. You know, everybody stares. I feel like I get stares everywhere I go. Not to say that I'm just the most drop-dead, handsome, gorgeous you've ever seen. Although I do come close. But that's not the point. The point is, I was in a great mood today. I was having a good day, and so I'm leaving, and there's always this cashier, right? Because the supermarket I went to is near my house, and there's always this cashier. She's really cool, really friendly, and she was just telling me how she's getting into forensics, and I thought she was a little weird because I'm like, you want to see dead bodies, huh? But she was like, no, I don't really want to do that. But I was like, you know, and we were just talking about that. So I'm going outside, I'm leaving, and I'm putting my groceries into the car, and in my peripherals, I see this big black guy, and he's a little flamboyant. He had these really short gray shorts on, in like a gray t-shirt with glasses, and he's about 6'2", tall, dark-skinned guy, and so I see him on my peripherals from a distance, and I see him, I'm just like, and in my head, I had a feeling, because this happened to me before, and I don't know, like, what it is about me, but this is not the first time. This happened years ago, though. I mean, like, I want to say almost 7 years ago, before a guy came up to me, and he just asked me if I was gay, and I'm just like, no, I'm not, and it kept it pushing. That was, you know, a little bothering, but a little respectful of a situation. Cool. I don't have, and mind you, this is not a gay bashing video. I have nothing against, you know, anything of the LGBT, but let me continue. So I'm just putting my stuff away, and he just walks up to me. He says, oh, you trying to make everybody jealous, huh? And I'm like, mind you, I'm confused because I'm trying to see where he's going with this. I thought that he was just going to ask me because I could see he's clearly flamboyant. And he says, oh, you trying to make everybody jealous, huh? And I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? And then he says, oh, that thing looked big. And I'm just like, you seen, and what was it? Marvel's Endgame, and where like when the Hulk had to go get the Soul Stone, I think it was, or the Time Stone, and the bald chick that was the monk, and she hit him out of his body, and he watched his soul leave his body, and he looking at it, and he started, when that nigga came up to me and said that's what happened, I was just like, it was like that thing looked big, boom, my soul came out, and was looking at the situation like, what the hell is going on here? Now, my problem isn't because he came up to me, but what happened after this. So I'm just like, I honestly was shocked. I'm honestly shocked. And I'm not getting violent with the situation. I handled the situation properly. I said, nah. I just said, nah. I guess that wasn't clear enough. And I just started putting my clothes back in started putting my groceries back in my car. And I'm thinking, you know, this works sometimes for women, right? And you know, when like a guy usually gets ignored, he usually gets the idea and leaves a woman alone. But this is a female. But this is not a female. This is a man. So I just said, nah. And I continue to put in my stuff. And then this man proceeds to ask me. He leans in. He's not like super close, but he leans in. He's like, so how big is it? And
my God!
I stop what I'm doing. I look at this motherfucker in his eyes. And I just look for a good 2 seconds. Now, 2 seconds may not seem like a long time, but 2 seconds is a long time. Because it's like, think about it. I'm looking at you. 1, 2. That's a long time to be looking at somebody. And I'm just looking. And I said, honestly, you're making me feel uncomfortable. Please leave me alone. And then he says, okay, I'm sorry. Well, you have a nice day. But that thing is big, though. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And I look at this motherfucker. I just look at him. And then he's walking away. And I'm just like, yo, like, what is... And the problem is, first of all, I don't have, like, let's be honest, I don't have like a 12-incher. Not even 10. Maybe it's like well above average, but I ain't gonna put out a number, but it ain't an arm penis. So my thing is, you just must have been staring and looking and just like, you know, because it's like, dude, and I don't even think gay people do that. Like, I don't think that they just, if y'all are just approaching people like that, because this is why I no offense to you, I can't do consultations like that because I don't know how that works. I don't tell men to just approach other women like, that's crazy. I don't think other gay people approach other gay men like that. At least, how you doing? What's your name? Like, and then I tell my friends in the group chat, they said, oh, you should have threw him off and said something just as shocking back. No, because if I said something shocking back, that man would have tried to suck in the parking lot. Now, I can laugh about it now, but an hour ago, I was heated because it's like, I genuinely felt uncomfortable. And I never feel, listen, I ain't no hoe ass. Right? I fight for a living. I swear to God, I only fear Allah. I only fear God. So I genuinely felt uncomfortable. Like, I felt uncomfortable. And I think even if a female came up to me, I'd be a little shocked because that doesn't happen on a regular. But I'm always calm, so I would have played it, you know, in a certain way, depending if I wanted that type of attention from that female. But I think any situation like that, that would have been a little shocking. But so I'm just like, my thing is does this happen regularly? And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what type of energy is putting out there, because this happened before. I don't know. My personal theory on it, I just have just immense sexual energy, right? And it's being emitted strongly from my body, right? And I think that it's being emitted and it's just attracting all type of. Now, am I a heterosexual male? Yes, I am. I'm not into men. I don't like men. If that's what you do, that's on you. That's your business. That's your prerogative. That's all you. All right? If somebody is into men or men into women, that's fine. You do that. But I'm not saying I hate those people, because I have family members. You know what it sounds like? I sound like one of those white folks that be like, I have friends that are black. I have family that is gay. Not immediate, but like, you know, cousins. But I just wanted to tell the story, and what made me want to tell it was because my friends were like, oh, you should have said something shocking back. And for you to come up to somebody and say something like that, and I would have responded in a receptive way, he probably would have tried in a parking lot. And big fella, if you see this, please don't ever do that again. And it just makes me think, like, have you had success doing this? Because how'd you think that was going to end? It must be really tough for you guys out there, because it's like you're approaching people and you don't know if that's welcome energy. Maybe he approached somebody and I don't know, maybe he read the situation wrong, but